My name is Logan Shippey. I'm here with my business partner,
Tim Branyan.
and we have a very special guest that we're interviewing today, Mr. Frazer Brookes, all the way from, where are you at, man?
I'm in Germany right now, mate, heading back to the UK soon, sometime soon. But yeah, originally from Liverpool in the UK, home of the Beatles, for any of you guys watching this who are music fans, right?
It's so cool that we can connect through social media and give these people some knowledge today. So we have been really searching for the best of the best when it comes to social media marketers, influencers, people that are actually doing it. Not just make it till they make it, but really actually making it happen right now. And that's our goal, is to get the best of the best on these interviews and ask them questions. So you made the cut, Frazer. You made the cut.
Cheers, mate. I'll pay you later when we're done.
So we have a list of questions for you, man. And I'm sure that all of the people that are watching this right now are very curious to understand how you built your brand, how you've done so well for yourself. We'll get into all that. But the first question I want to ask you is, when did you start using Facebook?
Well, when I started using Facebook for my business, would have been 2010. It would have been April the 8th, 2010, because that was the day I joined my network marketing business. And I looked at my profile, and literally the first thing that went through my head was, would I join me right now? And there was a photo of me with three of my friends, so four of us, and we were all completely wasted. Right?
That sounds like, very UK of you.
Oh yeah, so UK of me. Yeah, like literally we were hammered, and I looked at it and went, would I join that? Probably not. I was 22 at the time. It was 7 years ago. So that's kind of when I got in. And that was back in the day when, because obviously my dad's very experienced and crushed it with the company, well, the industry he's in. And I literally said to him, I'm going to do this on social media. And he said, it can't be done. And he got CEO after CEO after CEO. He'd been in the industry 20 plus years since then, but friends of his and leaders and consultants and all that, and said, I want you to tell my son, can he do this using social media? And they all said, no. And I was just a rebel. I was 22 years old. I was like, no, I can't. It's all about strangers, right? So yeah, that was it. 2010, April 2010 was when I got started.
Wow, that's pretty cool. So Tim, I think you should ask the second question.
Yeah, so the second question, you got started in April 2010. We wanted to know, why did you start using Facebook? Why Facebook specifically?
Yeah, so my social media experience would have been literally MySpace, and then on to Tom. Yes, Tom. Yeah, everyone was friends with Tom. And then when everyone moved over to Facebook, it was like, whoa, no, you don't go to Facebook. No. Facebook's rubbish. You can't have music on your profile, for those people who even remember MySpace. You remember that, right? And it just started playing, and I was like, oh, it's boring. Facebook's boring. But I started using Facebook really because I wanted to build a network marketing business. I was really wanting to do that. And I'd seen my dad, he built his entire business. He basically combined over 1 million customers using the way he did it. But he built it all using newspaper advertisements. So I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to do newspaper advertisements because I'm 22. I've got student loans up to my eyeballs. But I asked my dad, why'd you do that? He said, are there more people on the planet that you do know or that you don't know? And I was thinking, well, obviously I know, like, my list was 137 people. So I thought, well, obviously people that I don't know. He was like, great. So you need to go get to know a load of people. So option one is you go to the gym. Option two, go to a supermarket, go speak to the people in the aisles and all that. I was like, I'm not doing that. No way am I doing that. So I basically use social media to turn strangers into friends. And eventually with time, friends into family, where I've become some of my best friends, obviously, apart from people I grew up with, are from social media.
Wow.
Yeah. And that's awesome, because that leads right into our third question.
Yeah. Which tools or what features of Facebook do you find most effective when it comes to either like posting pictures, posting videos, or maybe a Facebook Live? I see a lot of one specific thing that you do on your Facebook, and I think I know the answer to this, but go ahead.
All right. Okay. So I hope you put pressure on me there, mate. So no, one thing, well, there's three things, I suppose. One thing I used to do, to be honest with you, I still do it today because I teach it, right? But I go into places of places that I've got in common. So the old school way was, hey, go to supermarkets, go, if you're in health and wellness sector or whatever, go to the supermarkets and go to the gyms and go to the healthy aisles and all this and pick up places that people have got in common. So I did the exact same thing, just online. So I was into personal development. So I went to Jim Rohn and Zig Ziglar, Les Brown. I went to those pages, gave value, and it attracted. So the audience I built was everyone basically was in common with me. The second thing really I did was I just gave loads and loads and loads of tiny quotes, literally under 85 characters. So it's kind of bolder on Facebook, because if you type loads of stuff, what I noticed or start to notice is if you go on Facebook right now, the second post on Facebook, it's never the first post, but the second post on the newsfeed is usually an ad, because they don't want to upset you too much by going bang ad. So they don't want to put a massive post, because then it's longer, it's further down the newsfeed for you to get the ad. So I just thought, well, if I just do like a one-liner, a two-liner, it's going to take like this much on the screen, right? Mm-hmm. And I started to do that and it just blew up. Like every time I post it, 20 minutes later, 100 people have liked it, 20 people have commented on it, and so on and so forth. And then obviously the last this year especially, Facebook Lives have just completely.
And that's what I was alluding to is Lives are insane. And Tim and I watch some of your Facebook Lives, and we jump on there every time you're doing it live, right? And you are really good at getting the audience to engage with that specific live. And maybe talk about like some of the tactics you utilize to get people to comment or get people to like or share. Like what do you personally do?
Right. Logan, I know you're like a super health, like guru freak and whatever word you want to use, right?
When I travel
the beer is deadly over here. No, I'm just saying. So anyway, what the point is that it's not in the UK, right? I have loads of takeaways, and in Germany, takeaways are like king. And the reason for that is because I'm super lazy. Well, that's one of the reasons anyway, hence why building on Facebook is awesome. But the reason why I do it is for the delivery. I'm paying for the delivery. And that's what Facebook Live's all about, really. The content, that can be good. The title is super, super key. But the delivery is everything. The delivery is everything. In fact, there's a comedian, for the guys in the UK and Europe, they'll know this probably more than Americans, but there's a comedian called Lee Evans. And his jokes, if you literally shut your eyes and just listen to the jokes, they are awful. They're not great at all. But the way he delivers it, it's like, this guy's the funniest guy on the planet, and he sells out stadiums for comedy. So number one is the delivery. The second thing is actually not really what you're saying. It's the audience that you're doing it to. If my Facebook is full of cat lovers because all I talk about is cats, and then I do a Facebook Live and I talk about dogs, they ain't going to engage because they're like, I don't want to talk, I don't want to listen to this load of rubbish. Yeah. So it's not really the message. It's more the audience. So everyone on the Facebook Live,
they know your audience. Basically, what you're saying is you have to know your audience.
I also thought it was cool too. You talked about the supermarket. Your dad's old school method was to physically go out to the supermarket and engage with people that resonated with his brand. But what you mentioned, which was a major key for anybody watching this now, is the fact that you find these supermarkets or places, pages, groups, specific content, and then you go through those and find those shoppers, right? Mm-hmm. And then what you just said, another major nugget, is the fact that you deliver those goods or those shopping items that they resonate with, right? Like cat lovers and dog. I love that analogy. So that's
I think one of the things in people that, and especially in the industry, because I know people watching this are from all different backgrounds, all different industries, but the industry, obviously, I'm a part of network marketing. A lot of people are prospecting, and they're prospecting hard, right? But this is marketing, network marketing. You have to be strategic with that. So you don't necessarily sell on a Facebook Live and in your content. You market yourself. At the end of the day, and it's going to those pages, going to those posts, going to those groups where those people you want to market to are hanging out. And if you can do that, if you can find a simpler way of doing that, then you're going to be onto a winner.
Beautiful. So, do you think it's important to get new people to see your stuff? Not just like your current friends list. Obviously, you want to have as many people on your current friends list to see your stuff, but like, let's say new people. is it important to always get new traffic to your page?
Yeah, to go to the
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, like 1,000%. Without like new blood's the lifeblood at the end of the day in anything, because there's always that kind of churn. There's always the people who come into the industry, leave the industry, like something for 1 week, hate it the next week. Some people, you know, they've got the big series of Dexter, the TV show. There's 10 seasons of it. They do 3 seasons. I'm like, I'm bored now, and they completely forget about it. So it's always constantly new people. One thing I see on social media is a lot of the top people, like a lot of the top 1 to 5 to 10% in their companies and opportunities, they get the 100+, and people are copying what they do, but it's not necessarily right, because the people who are liking, loving, commenting, sharing, they're all people already in their team, and they're not actually making money from their social media, because they're not attracting new people, because they're constantly just like rejection marketing, like, you know, it's like just spam, or, you know, giving the game away and raising resistance all the time. So yeah, I think
it's Frazer, let's talk though, like how are different strategies that you personally use to get new people to see your stuff? Like, obviously you're saying you're going into certain pages and whatnot, but like, knowing Facebook's algorithm, do you encourage people to like and comment and maybe tag their friends in your post to get more reach? What are some things that you do to kind of like maximize your reach?
Yeah, so I literally only do that on Facebook Lives. There's been a couple of posts, I say never, there's probably been a couple of posts every three times every year or so, maybe something like that, where I've said like, hey, like I've taken a picture of me and my girlfriend, and I've said like, if it wasn't for this girl, I wouldn't be where I am. Like tag the person who supports you on your journey.
Yeah.
So doing that, and it gets like mass amount of engagement.
It's cheesy. It's a little bit cheesy.
Yeah, it's like, it's just not. Nah, I don't feel comfortable doing it. And I know there's people who go like, hey, find the iPhone, or which bucket is all the water going in? Facebook hate that, because everyone's doing it, and they want original posts. Hence why if someone copies a quote on Google Images and then posts it, it never gets really as much traction as if you just write it out and type it out, because it's not original. Facebook Lives, though, that's where, I do a Facebook Live on a Tuesday evening, and straight after there's 100 to 200 people messaging me saying like, I've just seen a Facebook Live, a friend shared it with me, that was freaking awesome, have we got any more, blah 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 blah, because I'm just giving value out there. But the best place, and it's been since 2010, is always been going to the groups, going to the pages, going to different posts I see have got massive engagement, giving value, saying something funny, saying something short, sweet. And heck, if I don't know what to say, all I do is I find the operative word. So if Logan does a post up today saying about, I love being a vegan, it's absolutely awesome. Let me know in the comments, what are your favorite vegan dishes? And I haven't got a clue. No offense to vegans, but I haven't got a clue about being a vegan, right? I'm going over to Google. I'm going on Google Images. I'm typing in vegan quotes. And there are tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of vegan quotes. I'm just writing one out and going, bam, there you go, Logan. Everyone of Logan's followings now, everyone Logan's comment, in the page is going, oh, that's different. Who's this guy? Oh, he's in network marketing too. I am as well. Great. If they're not in network marketing, they get put off by network marketing. Guess what they don't do? They don't follow me. I don't want people following me who don't like network marketing. I only want people following me who like what I like, because they're going to build the relationship stronger. So yeah, that's just value bombs everywhere, and finding the places where people that I want to attract are hanging out.
Awesome.
Yeah, be different too. Like, what you're saying really resonates with both of us, because like when we reach out to people, we're like sending them a voice message like, hey man, I saw your content, it looked great, I'm kind of curious in what you do. And
make it personalized, make it from you, not just a quick text, not the copy and paste stuff you see so often that makes you just shake your head, but really like, stepping out of that uncomfortable zone and saying, hey, making that proper introduction online. But saying all that, all these strategies, obviously, Frazer, you're an expert. You've had some tremendous success. And the next question we want to ask is, using these strategies and these skills that you've acquired, it's very obvious. You go to your page, you get mad engagement. We're curious, what have been some of the results that you've attained rocking on Facebook and making that your platform? What are some of those results? And I know you're don't be shy. I know I'm kind of putting you on the spot there, but let us know, what have you attained?
Yeah, so in network marketing, I was able to recruit 497 strangers. Like I'd never met them ever before. Duplicated what I was doing into 30,000 reps and over 300,000 customers in 4.5 years. I then took a step out of network marketing from like the field perspective to do more of the coaching, and without even putting a single message on my personal profile saying, "Hey, you can join my coaching program." We were able to do just over $350,000 in our first 5 months with no lists, no nothing, just by basically giving value.
So like, I got to ask this now. What's Dad say about it now? I'm sure he's like really excited. You know, Dad talking like he was telling at first. So like, what's been the results now? You may have blown his mind, right? Like.
Well, yeah, but he's like super close to it, right? Even in a way, like now today, he doesn't want to get too much into it because he doesn't want to lose his old school, right? Yeah. But he's got multiple sclerosis, so his mobility is not that great. So he can't do what he did to build his business back in the day, where it was like, hey, I'm just going to drive 2 hours to a meeting, I'm just going to drive 3 hours to another one. He can't do all that. He has to build it from the comfort of his own home. And even I was just telling him something the other day. I said, Dad, just start doing quotes every single day. And he started doing them, but he started putting the crazy backgrounds, those little color backgrounds and all that. And I was like, Dad, no, don't do that. He was like, well, it looks better. I was like, Dad, I'm telling you, you've taught me everything I know about network marketing. I'm going to teach you everything I know about social media. So he's starting to do it more and more now, but he's messaging me as well. Like, I've had 30 likes. I've had 40 likes. It's growing. It's like, how is this working? Like, he's loving the conversations he's having. He's just so direct though. He's just old school, like bam, straight away. But yeah, he loves it, man. He loves it.
I bet it's been awesome, man. Just real unique to be able to help Dad out too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
Getting the older generation involved in the new stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, tonight.
That's awesome, man. The last thing that we want to ask is, about our new technology that's coming out, and I'll go ahead and drop the name, BuddyCheck. So about this, you've kind of got an inside, VIP sort of look at what's coming. From this, what are your thoughts about BuddyCheck, and how do you think that you might use it yourself, knowing some of the tech that's coming out? So just kind of.
Well, straight away, I want to say thank you.
Yeah.
And the reason for that is, you shared it with me, like, I don't know, maybe a week ago, wasn't it, on Zoom? And I was just like, I came off it and I probably told my girlfriend about it. I didn't tell like everyone. I told my girlfriend about it probably once every 20 to 25 minutes for about 4 days. And I was just like, I can't wait for this to come out. I genuinely I need to buy it. Like for me, it was more important. BuddyCheck's more important than the new iPhone. Like I'll queue up in your add to cart button, the shopping cart button, like when you announce the date, because I want to be the first to use it. Like that's how that, and it might sound a little bit enthusiastic about it, because I know I've been doing this for 7.5 years now, going into places, going into posts, going into pages, adding like value into people's posts, waiting for the attraction, right? And now I'm totally, I can do what I've done in 7.5 years in 7.5 minutes, 7.5 seconds. So to say I'm excited would be an overstatement, an understatement even, an understatement. I am literally buzzing for it because, again, it's so duplicatable. And to build a business which rely on other people, like, for example, network marketing, you can only do what you duplicate. It's very difficult to duplicate what I do in a 5-minute call. But BuddyCheck, I can send them a video, 3 to 5 minute video.
And that's why, Frazer, that's why we even developed this technology, is because we realize in different industries, especially like network marketing, it's all about simplification, because simplification leads to duplication. Duplication leads to compensation. The average person cannot do what a Frazer Brookes does, but if they have a tool and a system in place that can cut out 99.99% of the hard work, and just kind of like they can copy and paste a link in, use our tool. It's like we're doing the hard work, man. We're doing the workout. We're doing the crunches, and these people are getting the 6-pack. It's the easiest way to help someone succeed and the fastest and streamline it. So Tim, anything else you want to say, man?
I was just going to say, first off, thank you for sharing some of those nuggets, and anybody that's watching this, just to have that the learning curve kind of broken down from just some of the stuff. If they were listening, some of the stuff that you'd mentioned that you do was brilliant, and even broke down in an analogy. So if they didn't listen, reverse this thing and replay it if that's possible. But thank you for your time. Thank you for sharing some of those things. That's all I really wanted to say was just we appreciate your time, man.
No, thank you guys. And I know you've solved, in my opinion, the number one issue in network marketing today. And that is people simply running out of people to talk to.
Yeah.
And you've literally blown that out of the water. So if anyone comes to me and says, "Oh, I've run out of people to talk to," it's like, go to these guys, check it out, like, get it, and then shut up. Like, that's it. So yeah, no, I want to send some appreciation your guys as well, your way, guys, because I couldn't do it, put it that way. And I know people are going to go, "Oh, it's a great idea. I should have thought of it." I know how much effort and commitment and time you put into it. So I want to thank you as well on behalf of the people who are going to be using it. So thank you.
You got it. Frazer, well, thanks for jumping on, man. We're excited to help these people build their following, generate leads, create more sales completely online. We have the deal here. BuddyCheck is launching very, very soon. Stay on the look, and we can't wait to help you guys reach higher levels of success in your business. So Frazer, thanks for jumping on, man.
Yeah, brother.
All right, guys. Have a good one.
Later.
Yeah.